The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. Let's go.
And the Volunteers will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So Duke's offense takes the field to start this game off. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for you. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Back to pass, it's Bryant. A strike downfield. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Blue Devils have this offense rolling.
And I like having matchups outside like this. Guys that I know will win right away. Third down, find my guy. He gets the first down.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Blue Devils will punt it away on fourth down. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away.
Okay. All right. From the 3, let's go.
Tennessee's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed up.
Oh, he's got some space. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38. The running game doing work. The balls after exploding for that huge run. Back to work. They'll give it to him again. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the
That boy is
47.
tall as hell. At the end over there. Lord have mercy.
They'll leave it with him. Still running at the 35. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn up for the first.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
And the Vols had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Trying to pound their way in. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. They're trying to slam it in. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
This defense impresses me. When they're in short yardage situations or when they're in goal line situations, they just seem to play tougher. They just seem to play better. They've got guys that...
Oh, man, I thought I was about to get screwed.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteer.
Yeah, I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Bryant. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Oh, man, did he turn that one loose and fired it into the teeth of the zone.
And you know as a quarterback, Reese, when you're throwing it to the perimeter of the field on these curl routes, you've got to have some...
There he goes.
We can't be having
They
that.
get it at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
We can't be
They've
having
come out
that.
with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Quick completion on the out route. A defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Now on 1st down from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Ha ha ha! What?
Leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it.
No way!
That'll bring him to within 4. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead.
No
One
way.
period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
I got
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter.
Oh, ain't you just lucky. Damn.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, Dave?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat for breaks into the open.
Damn, big boy got me.
They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Butler. Running into the open space. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season.
Got enough space. And the touchdown.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
This team is joke, man. There's something about this team.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Oh, no.
He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. At the 35, he's loose. Into the secondary on the right. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way.
I got nothing for that.
Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Dude was in my way.
The play call offensively, they knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Strickland. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Where the fuck you come from?
Pull the trigger, and the quarterback
God
is sacked
damn.
at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Snags it over the middle. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
The Volunteers are marching down the field. out of the gun. The running back has it. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the ball's pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Catch in the middle. It's Strickland. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understand?
Let's go. Let's go.
Touchdown, Tennessee. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but it's a dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Bryant.
Oh, my God. I hit the button.
They'll mark it at the 44. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. He stopped
what kind
at
of
the 45
white boy
after picking
electric
up 10
slide
yards
moves
and
are
the
you
first
doing?
down. And the Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry up. Wants to go up top on first down. Plucks it out of the air.
What is?
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a
I
completion.
swear they can do the electric slide going down the field. I wouldn't be able to do
They'll
nothing.
try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Just keep slinging it. Working that left side now.
No, let you move that.
And it'll be brought down.
A really nice job by the quarterback putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that cone. Try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass, but
It's a mid-stride inside the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead.
No, it's not.
You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices.
We'll go down there and score real fast.
Listen, the
Get the ball
passing
back.
game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I
could
trying
be
to get this
electrified
guy the
moves
ball
too.
in space.
He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the only one, obviously, the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Butler. Creates a little room. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the wildcat. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. It's complete. No chance to run, but still a good game. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team.
Holy crap, I made it. I missed it.
No good.
What?
Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Get in the gym.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of...
Oh, come on!
Dust.
What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Going to the run to start this second half. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's
12 balls, one the other guy.
Get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll convert on 4th down, still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball.
Split second longer, guys.
And it never had
Split
a
second.
chance.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Fires to the right. He's got it. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Oh, man, I missed it.
Dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on.
How do we go from manhandling
on the play as the officials take a
to
break
now
to let him be
having
checked
trouble
out?
doing this stuff?
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. It's complete.
Gotta stick him.
Stick him. 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll pull it on the read.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Close to the goal.
Really?
He'll be stopped inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Sneaks it in.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. And let's see what they do on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
The Blue Devils can really attack on this second and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Didn't get much done on that.
Some of y'all need to go to the gym. I can't be having this.
Maybe pick up a yard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Finds the tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Here's a quick throw after the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. To throw, it's Bryant. Setting up the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Blue Devils!
All right, 1-6.
You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here is the Tennessee offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Myers on the move. Got his man all by himself. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the...
Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Let's go.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum and this is a brand new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to NC State. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Give to the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Bryant. Good timing on the quick out. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers.
95%.
One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Wants to throw on 3rd down.
How'd you not pick that off?
A little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Normally, I would say 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
On the option.
That didn't work out for you.
Gonna make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They go to the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Vols have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Gets the back moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Gets rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Strickland. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Butler lining off the defender. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He caught it.
My man's a beast.
Into the end zone.
My man's a beast. Get off him.
That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends,
can't do that stuff against
wherever
Georgia,
the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Working the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Done.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Wants to throw. It's Bryant. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. There he goes. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Here comes the offense on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And it's
he's gone.
at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
He's
at the 50.
He's gone.
Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And that just might
Bend, but don't
man,
break.
offense needed points badly.
Bend,
defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Makes the grab on the left.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Bryant. Swings it out to his running back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Blue Devils come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw on third. Zings it complete to the right. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're working that left side. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
I need 9 yards on my passing. Come on, let's go.
The Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal. Fires deep toward the end zone.
I wouldn't let him.
And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Peppers. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man.
Got it.
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Volunteers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense now working in the red zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Volunteer! And the punishment has been extended.
Man, I
How
broke 50.
efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the